Rafael Brandao, one of the rising stars in the IFBB today, for sure. This is him at the 2019 Arnold Classic, where he placed 7th. Really made a name for himself at this event, in my opinion. And then on the other side of the token, we have him now, just a few days ago, the Romania Muscle Fest Pro, where he placed first. Does he look better now? He definitely looks bigger. But overall, does he look better? Well, judging by the front double bicep pose, I think that he has put on some inches on those quads. In particular, it looks like his right quad in 2019. Did he have an injury or something? Or maybe just the way he's holding his leg looks half the size. But in 2021, just a few days ago, looks more symmetrical. Look at the little tiny wee waistline in 2019. Of course, when you're a younger man, your waistline's smaller. Doesn't really matter what you do. You reach a certain age, waistline's going to get bigger. In particular, if you're taking some extra vitamins, probably speeds up that process. Anyway, what I'm saying is his waistline is slightly bigger now, but he is huge in the lats. His V-taper looks bigger and more pronounced. Good size arms. Of course, his arms almost the same size. Could be bigger now. Hard to tell just because of the size of his physique. His little tiny waistline. I can't get over that. Wow, guys. Go to the front lat spread. Now this one, I would wager to say he has more impact. He is striking the shot better. At the Arnold Classic 2019, sure, he has more size. Definitely has more size in the wheels. But when you're not striking the pose more accurately or, better, it just, you don't look as big as I guess you could look. Just looks slightly nonchalant here in the front lat spread at the Romania, taking nothing away from the winner. He was the champion, right? Turn to the side. And this is a different posture, holding it totally different. His chest looks a lot bigger now. Now, is it bigger? Probably. I could see from even the front lat spread, it did look slightly bigger. He's holding his legs at a different posture. He's holding his upper body as well. It's hard to judge. Now, obviously, if you're asking me which one I prefer, I like the 2021. You can see his chest much more. I think the judges would also lean towards this version. Occupies more space, just looks bigger. His chest, I do believe he has put on some inches. Well, I don't know. Some pounds? What would you put on that chest? A couple centimeters anyway. Go to the side tricep. Now this one here, I know it's a side tricep, but speaking of the chest, it's a big man's chest now. Looks a little flatter back in 2019. Tricep looks good though. That's definitely not flat. So it's not pancake time. No? Anyone? Mikey's Iron Rage? Pancake time? Anyway. This matchup would not be complete without having a look at the back shots. Rear lat spreads. Wow, what a difference. Oh my soul. I might be inclined on saying 2019 might be a little bit better because of the conditioning. Size. Now, obviously, the guy has put on inches, the badonkadonk. He'd have to have jeans, 4 or 5 times bigger because his legs are much bigger, they're swollen. But does that translate as a win on the bodybuilding stage? Well, nowadays, probably. He's opened up a whole lot more, and I didn't cherry pick a bad shot here for the Romania. He hit a few of them, and this one was your best bet, I guess. He's just opened up a whole lot more back in 2019, for sure, I would say. And just as for sure, I would probably give him the win. The waistline's too small. It's just too much of a V-taper. Anyway, traps are much bigger now. Rear double bicep. And this is the exact same thing. The exact gosh darn same thing. Lat insertions are nice, clean, neat. I mean, both versions. he's not leaps and bounds better in 2019. He's still a bigger lad overall, I guess. Hey, I like Rafael Brandao. I'm not saying he's getting worse. So obviously he's practiced the shots more, maybe 2019. He's in a little bit better condition. And I think overall that's what it is. You get in that condition that he was in 2019, and I think he would be better. He would show more meat that he did develop. Go to the abs and thigh shot. And if it sounds like I'm being mean to his latest version, I just am a huge fan of this 2019 Arnold Classic version of Rafael Brandao. Just as peeled as the day is long in those quads. One thing I will say, and I did notice, Rafael Brandao did improve some muscle separation in his abs. I mean, his waistline might be slightly bigger now, but perhaps with some deeper cuts in the abs, more muscle separation in that area, in that region. So it's close here, guys. Go to the most muscular and finish this one off. I thought most certainly this one, the blue ribbon would be going around 2019. Or for 2021, rather. Apologize, Dan, rather. Seems to me that his left delt is a whole lot smaller. Did he injure that? Something, perhaps? I mean, it could be as simple as he's holding the pose different. But most of them were like this, where you could see the delt, or all of them were. You could see his delt not as big, not as symmetrical, and it was in 2019. So he's a smaller guy, for sure. And the judges really favor size. So I'm sure if you threw these two versions down on the stage, which would be impossible, you could throw a mask on one, I guess. Get a time machine, a la Back to the Future. Anyway, the judges might give the larger, more space-occupied version of 2021. Me personally, that 2019 version would be hard to pass up. But Rafael Brandao most certainly has been putting on some size. So rest assured, guys, we have not seen his best yet, in my opinion. We will at his Mr. Olympia debut. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome, guys. Deserves to step on that stage. Hit thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a great day.